Good evening, everybody in Starlit Land. Oh, my thingy's coming off my microphone. Yeah. So anyway, we're having some mic issues once again. So give me a few minutes here to help Starlit sort it out, and we'll be right with you. Thanks for coming. Hey, don't forget to share and like. Just close the chat, hit the like button, then you can open the chat back up. Very simple. We'll be right back.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
So what we're gonna do is her cable is bad for her microphone, so we're going to try to switch it to her internal microphone on her computer, which may not sound the greatest, but we'll see how it goes, and we'll work with that hopefully. So stay tuned. We'll be right with you. Welcome to the chat, Aaron Richmond. If you guys haven't done so, head over to Aaron's Opinion TV and check out Starlit the Gem. You'll see our host featured on his channel as well. Also, we got First Amendment Ed in the chat. Welcome, good brother, sir. And there's someone in the chat that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this name. I'm going to need phonics for it. But welcome. It's good to see you here. And of course, Musical Rochelle is in the chat. Welcome. And eventually we'll be back. We're just helping Starlight get her microphone situated because her cable is bad. So we're trying to... Oh, she just messaged me. Let's see what she has to say. Do. That's only 1 second. Okay, she's getting ready to come on. Alrighty, so she should be here momentarily. In the meantime, tomorrow on my channel, Theory of a Blind Man, microphone permitting, I'm gonna have an ex-phone sex operator tell all. So that should be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what else is going on. I have no idea. We're gonna be talking about a lot tonight, that's for sure. Hopefully we have enough time. And there she is. She just entered the studio, so we'll wait for her to add herself and cross your fingers the microphone works. If you guys were on my channel the other day, you'd understand what I'm talking about. These silly microphones. Let me get back to the chat. Okay. Still the same in there. Alrighty, so like I was saying, check out Aaron's Opinion TV on YouTube. He also has a podcast on Anchor, so you can find him there. You can search Starlit the Gem and find her interview there. Really good interviews. Check it out. Let me see if she needs help getting in here. Thanks. Oops, too far. Unmute mic. Okay. Still don't hear her. She's added. Don't forget to go into your StreamYard microphone and camera settings and make sure the combo box in the audio for microphone is selected to the one you want to use, because that was the issue that Ed had the other day. Unmute mic. Okay, that's good. Oh, I should turn my camera on. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, it keeps going to mic muted, which means you don't have the right microphone selected. So remember, you gotta go into the combo box and down arrow to the one you want to use, whether it be your external microphone or your internal microphone. There should only be two options. Little check in with the chat. It was your blender. Whoa. Hold on just a minute while I answer. Alright, she is configuring it right now, so she will be with us shortly. Yay! What happened to my speech? Oh no. Every time I end a phone call, I lose my speech on my phone. There we go. I have to use Siri to turn on voiceover. Quite annoying. Do 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 do. Oh, now she's gone. She left. There she is. I'll add her. Oh, and we can hear her.
You can hear me? Oh my goodness. Hello. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. You guys, hi. Thank you for being here. Am I echoing?
Just a little bit, but don't worry about it. It's fine.
Hold on. Okay. That's driving me crazy. But anyways, hi. How's everybody doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing actually really well today. I think it was the whole thing of doing a live stream. So it kind of got me out of that funk that I was in for quite a while.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I know it's been forever. It really has. Do we have... Guys, I'm
Oh.
so sorry. I really need a new USB cord.
When was the last time we did a stream? Can you remember? I can't.
Yeah, it was like the day after my birthday.
Really? So September 5th?
I think so.
Wow. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Holy
Oh.
moly.
Should I show them the gift that you got me that I never did get to show?
Sure.
Okay, hold on one second.
Musical Michelle says, yay! I agree.
All right, I'm back. And here it is. So for those of you who aren't able to see it, it's a Game of Thrones wine glass and the claw of one of my dragons is holding the cup.
It's
So
cool
picture,
feeling.
it really is. It's really like, it's girthy. It's like,
Oh, yeah,
that's
you
what
can
she
knock
said.
somebody out with it.
Yeah, you could. Like this bottom part, it's just beautiful. Thank you, by the way.
You are welcome.
I'm gonna go put it away now. This is gorgeous. Hold on. You know what would be a great idea?
Huh.
To check if my camera's on.
Check. That's probably a good idea. I don't know why I sound so far away from the microphone. There we go. Ed
Yeah,
says
mine
it's just
kind
good
of-
to hear your voice.
Thank you. Who?
Ed.
Who said that? Hi, Ed.
Aaron's opinion is here as well, and a name that I cannot
Aaron.
pronounce. I want to say like Yappa Baba or something.
Yappa, you're here. Hey, lady.
So she's
She
here.
did.
Musical Rochelle is here as well.
Hey, Rochelle. Thank you. And guys, can you hear me okay?
Musical Rochelle says that's awesome.
Things are...
Just so you know, Starlit, there's an issue with the StreamYard chat on their website.
Oh.
So when you get to the bottom and you try
As
to
if
look,
I need any more issues. Go
yeah,
ahead.
right. So if you go to the bottom and try to go to the next comments, it's gonna jump up to somewhere in the past. So I'm looking at the chat on my phone.
Really? I'm able to read the chat.
Yeah, but after a while it may start jumping.
It gets all funky.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That
Always
is the
something,
issue.
right?
You know, I actually haven't checked the chat on the computer.
Let me try. Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, my camera's on, so we're good there.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it just jumped all the way to the top to where
Thanks,
it says,
Ed.
LOL, Starlet. Now we know who the late one is. That was a long time ago.
Who said that?
Ed.
What side are you on anyways, Ed? It's a man's world, I know. Yes, it is me. I will not put that on him. I am late to everything. It's terrible. It's not good.
Ed says, yes, you're good as far as the sound goes.
Yeah, thanks, Ed.
So,
Oh
Rochelle,
my goodness. Thanks, Rochelle. I miss you. I miss the show and everybody in here.
So what are we going to talk about tonight?
What are we going to talk about tonight?
What aren't we going to talk about?
Exactly. I don't even know where to begin. It's been a long road. The reason I haven't done a show, I think you guys all know that. With permission of my mom, I'm allowed to talk about it because I never do that unless I ask. She suffered from some major strokes in September, 2 days after my birthday. So a day after our last show, basically. And she had open heart surgery because she had a torn aorta. So my life our lives have been very different. My mom has gone through a lot. She is receiving therapy at the moment. She can't move very much, but she is getting stronger. And she used to live with me before all of this for years, and now she's living with my sister. One of the main reasons.
Put you in a predicament too, hasn't it?
Well, yes, and it's hard to say, right? Because yes, I'm gonna have to move in a couple of months with Munch. Here we go with that again. Here we go then. Here we go.
Welcome to our broadcast.
Welcome to our broadcast. In a couple months, I'm going to have to move because every year, and I've got the notice, I just got it last week, in fact, so it's official now. Each year, we have to recertify to live here. And basically, this is a government tax building. You can't make above a certain amount or below a certain amount to live. You have to be in a certain bracket. Excuse me, I'm still kind of like, my brain's everywhere. So they counted my mom's income as well as mine for living here. So now her income's not there. And so yes, I've mentioned this before in other videos, but like it's official. I am worried, but I'm just trying my best to do whatever I can to remain positive. I've always had to figure it out on my own before, and I'll have to do it again. I can't tell you. I mean, this is going to be a sad thought, but we're going to change the subject soon. But this is real talk, right? That's my channel. That's how I am. I have felt very alone in this time. And it's not because people aren't there. I'm just saying there's certain situations that people cannot help me with. There's been a lot. My sister has helped my mom quite, like, a lot. And she's there, you know what I mean, if needed. But the thing is, there's only so much anyone can do if we don't really have money like that, you know. So anyways, I did get hired, and I'm waiting on that job to come through because it needs some scripting of jobs. Sorry,
Voice
hold on.
message. Speech off.
Sorry about that. I got hired with a company, and I'm really happy about that. In October 22nd, I got hired. Then the holidays rolled around, so it kind of got pushed back even more as far as the job for the scripting goes. So basically, for those of you who don't know, scripting is... Do you want to explain it, Whistler? You probably could explain it better than I could.
Yeah, basically it's a part of the screen reader JAWS where you can set up scripts to run programs or applications more accessibly. So some things are not accessible out of the box, so you can write scripts to make it accessible.
There you go. So that's what has to be done. That's still in the works. They're really working on it hardcore this month because the guy that is actually doing it, he's one of the top scripters or whatever you'd call him. I don't know his proper name, position. He's out of San Francisco, and my tech lady I've known for over 20 years, and she knows him. So she got in contact with him, thank God, and so hopefully that all goes through. Keep your fingers crossed. I do have another opportunity as well. So hopefully things will work out to where maybe I won't have to move as soon as I think, but that's a maybe. And as a single mom of 3, I can't live on maybes, ifs, ands, or buts. I have to have things that are solid and secure. Right now, I don't feel that way at all.
If ifs were its and buts were nuts, we'd all have a merry little Christmas.
I know, and I feel so bad. Like some people, especially, you know, well, my best friend, I keep it real because she doesn't care. She always tells me, it's going to be okay. You know, it's going to be okay. And I'm just like, I'm seeing all these issues in my head and predicaments, and I don't see how it's going to be okay.
That's kind of our self-loathing trap that we put ourselves in because it's so easy to see it that way. It's really hard to see the unknown and the positivity behind something.
Hold on. Hold on.
Welcome in darkness.
What up in darkness? That's what I was about to say. Thank you. You knew it, huh?
No, it was just a good pause, so I figured.
Okay. All right. Anyways, hi in darkness and everybody else, but I had to say hello to him. Okay. So anyway, thank you for being here, by the way. Missed you. It's been a rough road, though, with my mom, mentally, emotionally, physically. It's been rough, and it's been mainly my sister and I taking care of her, which we don't mind doing and love her with all of our heart. But it's been very emotional. Yesterday, she had another breakdown and said, I don't want to be like this anymore. And it's just like, Mom, I know, and we're going to get through this. But again, in her situation, in her mind, it's like, I can't really move.
That's got to be so frustrating to be locked in your mind like that.
Yes. And she was very independent. She didn't ask for anything from anyone before. She was very nurturing and took care of others. I mean, she took care of everybody in her life at some point. At some point, my mom was there for everybody in some way, in a big way. Not like kinda. You could call and ask my mom for anything and she'll be there.
Yeah.
And so it's rough. It's really rough. My kids have had their ups and downs, missing her here. And she helped us out, now, like, I do have transportation, it's not that, but there was more to it than my mom just being a driver. She was with us. She was involved. You know what I mean? And now, like, asking other people for rides, in fact, I won't go into it, but family will throw that in your face at some point, sometimes, depending on the people. And something happened between a family member and I, and they tried to stir up some stuff with my sister too, and I really don't care about speaking about it on here because she tried to take some things to my mom, over there, and it's just like, aren't we going through enough, and she tried to stir up some stuff, and that came up. So basically, yeah. And normally I wouldn't say anything. I feel like it's immature to do this, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because, and this could be a topic too, let's say something happens between you and I, an altercation of some sort, a miscommunication, anything, an argument, a spat, whatever you want to call it.
We were supposed to be live at 8:05. I thought you said 8:15.
Whatever. USB is broken and I'm late to everything. So, you don't go to another family member or friend and go discuss anything that we talked about or fought about or whatever. It should be between two grown adults. Mm-hmm. Don't bring anyone else into the mix. Well, that's what this person did. They went not only just to someone else, but while my mom's suffering through what she's suffering through, you're going to go to where she's at, cause she can feel the energy. And I wasn't even going to bring it there. I'm just venting because I haven't, it's just really irritating to me. I vented a little to one of my friends about it, but that's about it. It's just unnecessary. If you have a problem with someone, you don't go taking it to other people. Mm-mm. It's wrong. And you know why they do that, Whistlers? Because I'm blind. If I wasn't blind, they would not have... It's a different respect. You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, it could. I still think there's people there that the blindness doesn't matter. They're still going to talk shit.
They're still going to talk shit regardless, but there's certain lines, like, okay, for an example, this person that was... And I've forgiven her, but it just... I can't, Okay, I'll just speak generally. So, like, I was trying to shop a little because money's been very tight. I don't have, like... that's why I'm waiting on my job. Hopefully things get better. But for Christmas, I was trying to get little last minute stuff that I could give my kids. And she texts me and says, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm buying some last minute stuff for my kids that, they can open up on Christmas. She's like, well, why didn't you do that yesterday? And because she had given me a ride to Target. And I was like, well, I don't know. I have stuff on my mind. I didn't think about that. And she was just like, we all have stuff on our mind. Life goes on. I said, excuse me. But that kind of set me off, though.
Wow.
Because I was like, you know what? It's my mother who's sick. It's... There's so much going on with everything. My kids, my mom, myself. Yeah, I said, you know what? Just like anyone else, we make mistakes. And I said, you know what? I don't know. One thing led to another, but that's where the altercation started. And she said things that were way wrong. And I mean, below the belt, literally, to the point where the comment was even made. Your sister and I tried to save you. It was your choice to go open your legs and have babies. That was below the belt. And I said, you know what? And I do it all over again. And I do it again with the same person too. I said, I love each one of my kids very much. I have no regrets on that.
What a douchebag.
Yeah, I'm not. It gets worse. But I digress. Obviously, guys, I haven't released in a while in any way. So I'm just tired of BS. And then, seeing what my mom's been going through, there's a lot of BS I won't deal with. And I don't care who it is. I will not deal with BS. Life is too short. I do believe in positivity, but I also believe in boundaries and respect.
Yeah.
And that was crossed all the way.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, that person literally came to my sister's house, had my sister go in the room, and had a discussion with her while I'm sitting out there with my mother who's sick, who we're taking care of. I mean, literally, it's 24-hour care my mom needs. And that was unnecessary off of that conversation that I'm telling you. So now that there's the drama for the year.
Ed says, plus no one can start drama like family. That's so true.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? In darkness but a candle. But yeah, I just, I'm sorry, but that was like a little rundown. So basically you asked if this is something that's, I forgot how you put it, but basically, yeah, I'll have to move soon. I won't lie, I'm worried. I was homeless in 2016 to 2017. I don't plan on that happening again, but there's not very much help that I am able to get, and not that I just want help, but
that's why everybody needs to play the Powerball, because
damn it, dude.
Someone
right?
just won it here in Sacramento.
Really?
So you guys got to play if you want to buy her a house.
So there's this, Victor, right? I don't think he'll mind that I tell you this. Victor that comes on here sometimes and joins in on the show. Yeah, he's so sweet. So he messaged me the other day, and he's just like, and it's the second time he's told me this. He's like, if I won the lottery, he's all, you are one of the first people I would help. I'm like, you're so sweet. Like, I don't even expect that from people. Like, I don't want handouts or anything, but it's just the thought, and he has a huge heart. You know what I mean? And Victor, you're so sweet. I just publicly wanted to say that. I think you're really cool. He will watch this, even though he's not in here right now. But I don't know. It's just it's been a crazy time, and this time has hit us all in some way, including yourself.
Oh yeah. It didn't really hit me about the whole, lockdown thing until
not that. Yeah.
Well, just everything combined. I am used to going out, and now that we can't really, all these mandates and whatever, it has taken a toll on me mentally, as well as the whole dialysis thing. So it's been a rough few months, these last few months for sure. Plus I got let go from my job, but I got another one.
I'm so sorry. That is good.
It was they created the position for me, then they let me go. It was like, what the fuck?
Why would they do that?
Yeah. So I don't know.
I'm really
I do
sorry.
know that
It's
ever
crazy.
since I've been on dialysis, there's been an issue with work, and
Really?
my feeling is because I can't do full time, and that's why they got rid of me. That's my feeling, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know. Like, you trust your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. The world's crazy. I don't know. But you know what? Maybe this job is going to work out better or something. Like, how is it going? Have you started or?
It's pretty much like independent contract work. So I do my own work when I want. So that's a plus. That's a bonus.
Yeah.
And I get paid per case. So the more I do, the more I get paid.
Right. I know, Ed, you're right. He said it's been a rough 2 years for most of us.
Yeah.
It has, no doubt. That's what I mean. Like, everybody I know and love has been through something major. I'm not talking little. I mean, major stuff. It's crazy. It is really crazy. But, I mean, we do have to keep it positive as much as we can because, seriously, we can't dwell in it. I know I kind of went off a little bit in the beginning of this here, but when I think about that situation, it does upset me. Considering what we're going through, my mom, this has been a really tough thing.
Yeah.
Like, really, everything has changed, you know. Before this, it was me, my mom, and my kids for most of everything. And, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that, you know, my sister and I are talking and things like that. But I'm just saying in general, it's rough. And me and my sister do have very different views. Like, even if she saw this, I don't care. We have very different views, like especially politically. For me, I don't claim Democrat or Republican anymore because I think they're all out for themselves, to be honest. I just can't take a side. I've never been Republican side, I'll make that clear, but at the same time, I am no longer claiming either right now.
What's really funny about that whole thing, that whole division of civilization or society is the fact that when you come across a Republican, they act very definitely, and same with Democrats. They act very bipartisan. But then when you get into politics, they're all about the same thing.
Yeah, well, I just can't take it from either side. I don't know what's happening to our world lately. I don't know what's happening to our democracy. I don't know what's happening to any of this. So
yeah,
we've gotten into it. My sister's a very strong Trump supporter. I'm not. And she gets very passionate about it, just like Republicans do. They get very passionate about things.
Yeah, Trump supporters are on a whole other level.
Oh,
they
man.
are fucking nutbags.
Man, it's hard. Because she was like, all right, name me one reason why you don't like Trump. I said I could name several, but I don't argue with Republicans. And then she said, well, just name one. I said, well, I can name one small one for myself. I mean, not only is he racist, that's huge for me. The other thing is, I remember how he was with people with disabilities. And for me, what do you guys think? I mean, you guys know me. I judge people on their heart, right? That man does not have a good heart.
No.
And she says, okay, well, how is that affecting your country? Your president right now wants to take SSI by 2025 or whatever. I'm like, they cut. Okay. I said, I don't know. I'm not going to argue anything. She's like, look up your facts. I said, you need to look up yours because you're just following what they're saying. She's like, well, you're following what they're saying. I'm like, I don't do that. I do my own research. I don't watch the news. So you can't say I'm just following their side. I'm not following anyone's side.
And the facts are of the past. You know, if it's not established yet, it's not a fact. And some of the facts are clear what he has not done, especially what he said he is gonna do.
Yeah. So, but she got really angry with me. She asked my mom, she's like, why did you get the shot? Because she's so convinced that my mom had a stroke because of the shot. The doctor has explain, and I could be wrong, okay? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But the doctor explained so many times that it was because of her torn aorta and the carotid artery that she had a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of the shot. Now, also, my mom had the shot 6 months before
Oh yeah, I wouldn't
that
do
happened. I didn't think so, but you never know. And I'm saying you never know. But I have to be definite or nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so she asked my mom, she says, why did you get the shot? And my mom, it takes her a while to answer. She had what they call speech, I think it's aphasia, where the stroke really affected, like it'll take her a minute to say something.
Yeah.
So I started to say she got it because, and then she yelled at the top of her lungs, like, I asked her, not you, like loud. I'm like, and the reason I'm even repeating that is because like that just reminds me, I understand you have your views because I respect that. I believe we should all have our own opinions. That's what this is all about, life, we learn from each other, I think. But to get so angry at something just because I disagree is not cool.
Yeah.
And at that point I was done. I was like, all right, fine. And then she started pulling up all these videos and stuff.
Oh boy, she went to the YouTube.
And another thing is, I just don't think in general that it's healthy to be showing my mom this stuff. Let's say it was caused by the shot. It's already done. So it's not healthy. All my mom should be thinking about right now is healing.
Yeah, and how many people have had the shot and there's been no adverse side effects? So there's that. That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, another thing I do want to say is this. I am against forcing people to get it. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that's the thing for me too, is being forced. I was forced to get a vaccination to keep my job.
Yeah.
I don't even work on site or with people. I work remotely and I still had to get vaccinated.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy being forced. And then the other thing is there are a lot of stories of people having side effects, terrible side effects, even death from the shot. There are stories of that. I'm not denying it, The reason
That
I
goes
got
with
it,
everything though.
it certainly does.
How's the saying go? You take a risk every morning you wake up and stick your face in the fan.
I had never heard that before.
I think it's a Naked Gun thing.
Well, they were trying to explain to me that, so I won't go too much into this because I know it's very controversial and whatever, and I want to live a little longer. But so they're saying that the first shot kind of stops your white blood cells from working or making white blood cells or something. The second shot is like to make sure that they don't reproduce your white blood cells. Then the booster is to basically kill it off altogether. Take your immune system down all the way because of population control. That's what people are thinking.
Oh my god. I love conspiracy theorists. They give me such a good laugh.
So there's that, and then there's also these doctors and nurses that are coming on saying that people have died from it and things. So I don't know, I don't know what's in the shot. I don't know. I know that I took it to keep in my head to keep my family safe, my mom, my kids. I didn't want to stay in the house, so that's why I had the shot, because I thought I was doing the right thing.
Well, nurses and doctors are humans too. They make the same mistakes that we do. So if they go down the rabbit hole, they're right there with that side.
Yeah. I don't know what to believe. All I know is the reason I took it is because it was my choice, and I feel like it should be a choice.
Well, the thing to believe is in front of your eyes, really. It's like...
They don't work.
Who doesn't work? Oh, your eyes. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But what's right in front of you is the fact that you don't see people dropping dead in the streets. So the vaccinations aren't that bad.
Well, you don't see it. I mean, you could use that on both sides of the thing, though. Like, I've had family that has had COVID over and over, and they're still here. And then there is people who have passed from COVID that I also know of. So it's just, to me, at the end of the day, it's your own beliefs, and it should be your own choice whether you want to get vaccinated or not.
Absolutely.
That's just how I feel, because none of us really know the facts of it all. Like, we just don't. And that's where I'm at. I don't get into arguments over this stuff because I don't even know. What am I going to be arguing? So I just find it just not logical to sit there and get so angry at people for stuff you don't even fully know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Hey, go argue with a brick wall. That'll teach you. That'll be a better conversation.
Yeah. So anyways, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh my God. Things are just so crazy. But how's your family? How's everything else been? Anything you want to share at all?
Well, I asked for a kidney for Christmas, but surprise, surprise, I didn't get it.
What? What?
I didn't really ask for a kidney for Christmas.
Oh.
I think I did jokingly on my website, but
But Santa didn't come through.
No, Santa was greedy and kept both of his kidneys.
That's messed up.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
After all those years of cookies and milk, come on, man, just one kidney. That's all I need.
So you do need a transplant.
Yep, I'm on the transplant list right now, and got some friends that have gone through the matching process to see if they're a match.
Yes.
So that's pretty
Tell us
cool.
more about that, because I'm part of that.
Yep, Starlit did it too. So, I'm not quite sure how it works, but you go to a website.
I can tell them.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So basically, you go to the website, and if you want, you could put the link in here somewhere. Like, I don't know if you wouldn't put it in the description or something. Or if you're interested, email us. Either way it goes, however you want to do it.
Email us would be best.
Okay. So basically, it's like a...
I have to give out personal information for them to fill it out. So.
Yeah, that's true. So just email him or I, and we can send it to you. But basically, it's like a survey. It'll ask you a few questions. It's confidential. Not even Whistler will know your answers. It's just for the medical team to decide whether or not you can be eligible to even be a match. So you just fill that out. It's very simple, actually. And it is accessible. It's totally accessible. It's like edit fields for those of you who are VI. And yeah, it's easy. And you just submit it.
Cool.
And then you should get an email or something back, which I haven't gotten anything back yet. I don't know.
It'll take a while because Frosty, also one of my friends, he did it, but he did it at the beginning of December, and he still hasn't heard anything yet.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so that's good to hear. But yes, if you guys are interested, this guy right here, he's worth it. He's awesome. I mean, I just... There's no one better to give one to. Yeah, you only need one. You do. So yeah, let's get on that, please. And
yeah, that'd be awesome.
You'll put, just email him, or do you have your email in here?
I don't, but it is Whistler at theoryofAblindman.com.
Whistler at theoryofAblindman.com, and mine is starlitgems1@gmail.com. Starlit with an I, like the channel name.
I'm gonna stick it in the chat right now. Okay. Whistler at theoryofAblindman.com.
Hi, Everett. Oh my goodness. Hello. Thanks for being here.
Aaron is here as well. The other Aaron.
Hello, Aaron. I know Insidious is here. Okay, great. They're in the chat. Both emails are in the chat. So if you want more info on that, on the kidney match, please message us and we'll give you further details.
It'll allow me to keep doing shows. That's what I really love to do.
Did you read Ed's comment?
No.
How
Sunny
much does my
Trade.
lifestyle play into the process?
Oh.
Are you talking about your OnlyFans, Ed? Hey, I've been thinking about it. We gotta move soon. Don't be surprised. No, but that's
$5 to see your toes.
Oh God. Whistler will pay $5. I mean, Whistler is accepting payment for $5 to show his toes. Apparently, guys. I'd say go for it.
$15, and you get to see Cheeto dust in someone's belly button.
Ew.
Speaking of which, that kind of goes along our special needs show. If you guys are interested in that, you can tune into
tell them
First
about that.
Amendment Ed. Sign up to his channel or subscribe to his channel because we'll be starting that show. That should be interesting. Special needs, not what you think. Different kind of needs. Everybody's got individual needs, and that's what we're going to be talking about. And we'll have guests on from time to time as well. And then tomorrow, I'm having a live show of an ex-phone sex operator tells all.
What?
That'll
You know
be
somebody like that?
exciting. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, should be fun.
So head over to my channel and subscribe if you haven't done that, and then be notified of when we go live. It'll be about around 2 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes, I may be there, so please go over to that. If you want to hear about that, though, if you're not wanting to, it's pretty adult, just to let you know. So, heads up.
Mature audiences.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh, Ed, okay. He said... Is that dieting? What did he say? Oh, diet, drinking, and smoking. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, diet, drinking, and smoking. That's what kidneys are for. To filter that crap out.
I mean, I just say if you're interested to go do the
Just try
survey,
it.
and that should answer your questions.
Yeah. You can cut yourself out if you're not in the B blood group or the O blood group. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Those are the two that
Okay.
I need.
Okay. I don't think Whistler's on screen. Why is that? I think he is. Let me see. Hey guys, can you see Whistler on here?
My camera is on. I just checked.
Hold on.
I'm gonna
Your
turn
green
off
screen
my
is dark.
camera and turn it back on. Green screen is dark.
Cool. Yeah, in darkness said.
Interesting.
Oh, your green screen is blended into your logo too much in darkness says.
I wonder if it's the fade.
Thank you in
Let me
darkness.
check.
Thank you, Everett. Ed. He says, I bet she has provided many a special need. Yes,
Yep.
she has. Well, in imagination, not actually. Maybe.
I'm gonna put the fade back to where it was, and maybe that'll help.
Maybe.
close that. There. See if that's any better.
Let me see. No new comments yet. I'm just checking for...
Everett says you are appearing. I don't know what that means.
Yep, he did. Awesome. Thank you, Everett. And Darkness says perfect. I see you perfect.
Yay!
Yay. Awesome. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I can't believe we haven't been on in so long.
I know.
It is insane.
Relieving.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like the sirens are right outside your place.
Yeah, it sounds like pretty close.
Welcome to East Palmdale. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I should probably close my window. Considering it's been... You know what? The last couple of nights haven't been... Because I was about to say it's been cold, but the last couple of nights haven't been as cold. But the nights before that, oh my god, it was freezing. Like, the other night was like 27 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Fahrenheit, for those of you who aren't in America. So Celsius, that's probably what, like -8, maybe? I don't know. I'm terrible at that.
Oh, and then I'm going to have a Braille specialist next Friday on my channel as well.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Braille specialist?
A Braille historian, enthusiast, advocate, whatever. Super Braille head.
I actually wanted to teach Braille, but I've heard that there's like a new Braille out now.
What? What kind of new Braille?
It's called... Hold on. What is it called? Is it EU? No, that's not it. I forget the word. I'll have to ask my friend again, but apparently it's not anything too dramatic, but basically they were taking abbreviations out or something.
What?
And they're getting rid of certain contractions like that they're spelling it out now. Yeah, apparently you have to like spell, you know how so guys, for those of you who don't know Braille, contractions are basically words that are shortened by using only, what would you say, like
one, sometimes two letters. Braille
one
cells.
or two letters. Braille cells, yeah. So a Braille cell consists of 6 dots usually, and those 6 dots are in different positions for each letter. So A, B, C, D, E, F, they're all separate letters, right? But for an example, the word the, T-H-E, we can make it only a few Braille cells, which would be like 1 letter space. Am I saying this right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just a shorter way, because if not, Braille could take up so much space. Like, I love reading Braille books because I think it's good to keep your skills up still, even though everything's digital. But if everything was spelled out in Braille, each letter, it would take up so much room. And that's called grade 1 Braille. So the grade 2 Braille is where things are in contractions or shortened. Then there's also Nimith code, which is like more for math.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother Braille. But now apparently they want to take
8 cells.
Yes, that one has 8 cells. You're right. But now they want to change things up again. And basically the reason they're saying they're doing it, to my understanding, the Braille specialist could probably break it down better, is because they want it to be the same, all Braille to be the same across the world. So I guess...
I don't know.
Me either. So I'll be tuning into your show. When is your show?
Next Friday at 7:05 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay. Nice. So you guys definitely have to subscribe. If you haven't guessed, I am the PSO that'll be on tomorrow. And then you'll have the Braille specialist. Yeah. And sex operator. So yeah. Questions? Thoughts?
I just got a brand new Perkins Brailler, and that thing still feels like it's from the 20s.
So wait a minute. Is it the same, like the same machine, or are they updated?
No, it's the same machine that I got 15 years ago.
Loud, metal, bulky.
Uh-huh. Weighs like 50 pounds.
Can't stand it. I wish it was smaller.
Yeah, they could make it. I also got a Slate and stylus too. The new stylus, those are pretty cool. It's got two ends to it. One for Braille, and the other works with your iPhone. It's like
How does that work?
It's a stylus for your phone or your
I mean,
tablets.
I get that, but how does that have to do with Braille? Like, how does that work?
It doesn't. It's just
okay.
a Braille pen with that attachment. It's just
Alright.
a little bonus.
Yeah, why not? I get it. Dating
Hey.
sites?
Danny Mac is here.
Hey, Danny, what's up?
What's going on there, brother?
Hello. Thanks for being here.
You know, I still have this bottle of wine I haven't opened.
Oh, really? That's been since my birthday. That's crazy.
Yep.
I know, I haven't. Oh, man. Okay, I was gonna lie and say I haven't had any wine, but I have. I had it once in the last few months. I also have some wine cooler. No, they're not wine coolers. What are those? Hard Mike's lemonade or cherry lemonade or something.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're not so great. They're not the greatest. But I drink them, obviously. You know.
There's another one too by Jack
What?
Daniels that's just horrible.
What is it?
It's along the lines of the hard lemonade, Mike's hard lemonade, but they're like down home punch and just these really wacky mixtures of Jack Daniels and some kind of highly sugary flavor.
Nastiness.
Just disgusting.
Really.
Disgusting.
I'll tell you what the worst thing is, though, okay? And I just don't understand the people that drink them. I'll pray for you. But you know the seltzer waters, the seltzer drinks, the White Claw. Those are terrible. Have you had them?
No.
Terrible. It tastes like seltzer water with alcohol, but just why? And I think it's a trendy thing. Like these young kids today, I don't know, they're just weird.
These young whippersnappers today.
This is my broad crashed. They're terrible though. I don't understand. I would be embarrassed getting caught drinking one. They're horrible.
Yeah. There's one that I like, Smirnoff Ice. That stuff is
Smirnoff
good.
Ice is good. That's not even the same.
It kind of is.
No.
I think so.
No.
You
Because
get
Smirnoff
like
Ice is pretty good.
You could get like a 24 pack for like $2. It's awesome.
Damn.
Not $2, maybe 12. But it's still really good.
Same to you, Danny. Thank you.
Yeah, Christmas was pretty good. Santa did not leave me a kidney, so I was a little bummed about that, but there's always next year.
Does Danny know about the survey?
I don't know.
In case you missed it, Danny, do you want me to go over it, or
Yeah,
want to
go
tell him
ahead.
later? Okay.
Go for
So,
You're the phone sex operator.
oh, don't get me started. I'd have to get paid for that. Anyway.
You have to get paid on your own show to talk like a phone sex operator.
Yes. Yes.
PayPal starlitgem@gmail.com.
Starlit Gems 1.
Oh yeah, Gems 1.
Yeah, don't forget that. Try to mess me up. I got a Cash App too. Danny. So, Whistler here. He's awesome, right? Like, we all love him. I think you do know he needs a kidney transplant.
Yeah, I think so.
So there's a survey for people to see if they want to be a match for him. And if you want more info, just email one of us. Or you can email him. He has your email, right? Oh, it's in the chat anyway. But if you want to know more about it, please let us know or share the info or something. I don't know. That's up to
I don't know
Whistler.
if it's Danny Mac or Crazy Blind Man, but one of them have gone through transplants already as well.
Really?
I can't remember which one. But yeah, someone did a kidney pancreas transplant.
Okay. Wow. So yeah. And then other than that, also I'm going to be on Whistler's channel tomorrow.
Yeah,
Exciting.
talking about phone sex operations.
Yeah. Should be interesting.
Was that explosion on your end or my end?
What was it?
It sounded like a firework or something, but it was really, really loud.
Really? I didn't hear it.
It's probably my end then.
Yeah. That's your end.
That was my arm.
Oh.
My chair. The arm on my chair slides forward and backwards. And then, Danny, on Friday at 7-ish, I'll be having a Braille historian / advocate on the channel. On my channel. So, come in.
Sorry. I was making sure I didn't hit mute. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So, dating site, thoughts?
Match.
Yes.
It's still not fully accessible, so there's a lot of stuff that we can't access.
I've been pretty okay.
With Match?
Mm-hmm. On my phone.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, when you want to get to certain stuff, it's easier to access on the phone than it is on a computer. But if you want all the detail, like on the phone, you do not get their full profile. There's
How
a
not?
lot missing. There's a lot of information missing. If you go on your computer, you'll see all the stuff. Like, you'll see things that...
Like, okay, for an example, what don't you see on your phone? Because maybe I can help.
Okay, so like the questions that are standard questions, are you 420 friendly, for example?
Mm-hmm.
It'll just say yes or no. Are you a smoker? Yes or no. It'll just
when you're creating the profile.
No. When you're viewing profiles, it'll just show you the answers, but it won't show you what the question is to those answers. So you have to go on computer.
Okay. See, on my end, I'll just read where it says, I'm 420 friendly. Like, it'll say that to me.
Yeah, but the rest of the questions, though.
It doesn't, yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
how, like, the drinking question or smoking question, they're just answers. Then you don't know what the answers are to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there are a couple of, now that you're saying that, there's like a couple of questions that just say yes or no. I just see yes or no on there. Yeah, you're right. And then some people will just write it out. I don't, or it's written out, certain things, so you don't need the question. Like, they put on a full answer.
Yeah.
So, well, let me tell you. So, I was kind of taking a break from that. You remember what happened last time? Like, I told you about that guy that ghosted. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So, after that, just don't laugh. It's traumatizing. No. So, after that, you guys got to be careful. Like, seriously, you never know who you're talking to on these things. I know I'm not talking to children, but I'm being serious. You never know who you're talking to. And someone had got really comfortable with me and said, you know, I was really easy to talk to. I get that a lot. I don't know if they're just saying that, but this one person obviously was comfortable. And he's like, yeah, I have a record and it's been stuck on me like a thorn for the past 12 years. And I was like, okay, what happened? He's like, he basically says it has something to do with something that I would never be okay with, and it was involving children, and so I was done. And I was like, that I'm sorry. Not only am I a mother of 3, I didn't tell him this, I'm telling you guys. Not only am I a mother of 3, but I am a protector of children in general. Like, that's my whole career goal. And there's some shit that will never fly with me, and I'll never be understanding too. So they said they accidentally clicked on something once, which is a lie, because there's a whole case on them. So that means it wasn't just one click.
Right.
He said it was through a file sharing program and that he had no idea how to use it. And now he's at where he's at. So
I hope he becomes a eunuch.
Exactly.
And
that is my thoughts.
Why they just don't cut the units off of child offenders.
People don't need the units. Yeah. I'm sorry, but no, just no. And so I'm just putting it out there to be careful, because you never know, guy or girl, okay? Because it's not just men. Don't just bring anyone around your kids. That's a rule of mine, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have anyway. You know, no one is going to, because I don't know if it's going to last or not. And I am the example for my kids, and I won't have different men around my children.
From my understanding, I thought dating sites did background checks like that and don't allow child offenders on there.
I have no idea. He was on there.
Of course, he could always lie, so.
Exactly. So it's just, you know. And then I'm also scared away because, look, a lot of younger guys like me for some reason. Not lots younger, but I'm talking about early 30s, mid 30s. And it's hard for me. Like, I will not go younger. I just won't. Like, maybe 2 or 3 years, I finally, like, okay, maybe. But seriously, guys my age even are just not.
There seems to be a real clear line in the generational gap between a 30-year-old, a 35-year-old, and a 40-year-old.
Definitely.
And it's so weird to see someone that's 35 years old acting like a 16-year-old.
Like, yes. And no, thank you. I prefer older men, and not a lot older. Like, my max is probably 10 years or so, around there. But hey, you know, that's just, you never know. Nothing's written in stone, but I do not go younger. I mean, come on, my son is 19.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. And just, no. But, yeah, I don't know. There's so much more I wanted to share, but my mind went blank.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't, oh, that's what I was saying. A lot of guys, even who are a bit older, can have a young mind and just don't know how to approach someone like me. There's a couple of reasons. There's a couple of things. Danny put kinky face with a stuck out tongue. So one is the blind thing. Sometimes I'm a little skeptical now because I do put it on my profile that I'm blind because I want it out there because I believe in being transparent and real and not wasting my time as well as yours.
Exactly.
If you can't deal with blindness, keep it moving. That's what I say on my profile. Because it's a part of me, and it's not something you can just, try out. This is, I just don't want to be played with. I don't want to waste no one's time. But so I'm kind of skeptical sometimes on now, like, are they really interested in me, or do they think that this would just be something easy? But then talking to me, you learn that it's not.
Well, and some people do have the special need, wink, 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 special shameless plug, of being with someone disabled.
Okay. I guess I never thought of that.
Some people like 6 toes. Some people like no legs. Some people like the blindies.
Interesting. I never thought of it like that.
I'm sure they're rare, but, it's still out there.
Yeah. So anyway, there's that, and then other men just don't know how to cut, because a lot of men on there are, and women too, okay? It's not just men. They're just out there for a quick hookup and not a long-term relationship,
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, oh, are you up for some fun? And you know what that means. And it's just like, I don't even respond to those. I'm just like, okay. I put it on my profile. I'm a mother of 3. Okay, like, I guess it doesn't matter, though. I mean, there's some moms out there that are like, hey, however the boat floats today.
Exactly.
And that's okay. I'm not judging them, but it's not me. I'm more of like, I want to be somebody's wifey. I want to be in a committed, solid relationship with someone who's like, like, just, I want to be his everything, not, just his sometimes.
Right.
I don't want that. I don't want to be an option.
Or second best, or
none of that. I deserve more, and I'm claiming that these days. Like, I do deserve more. And yes, I need to dye my hair and fix myself up right now, but I'm a good woman, and I just want my equal, Oh, and in saying that, I'm more traditional. I don't mind the man taking the lead. So women might be like, oh my God, that's so not like feminist, blah, blah, blah. But I am in a true feminist in the fact that I love being a woman.
Yeah.
But I also love my duties.
Well, exactly. And we're all built for a very specific reason. And if you deny your natural reasoning, then you have no place.
Right. I feel that men are protectors and can be providers and are the lead usually. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, I'm traditional in that way. I'm not saying you can't be an independent woman, but you know what? I'm not so independent that it's just like, oh, men don't matter. Like, I just don't like that at all.
Good luck with that, man.
For real.
Deniers.
Men are beautiful. Well, some. Some are weird.
Yeah.
Exactly, Danny. How do you accidentally click on something like that? What he tried to say is, because he tried to explain a whole lot without me saying anything. He was trying to say that basically it was a link that wasn't clear, like it wasn't labeled. What else did he say? I forget, but it's all bullshit. Exactly. Exactly.
So full of shit. So
you knew what you were doing.
Shit.
You knew what you were doing, and you did it. And yes, I mean, no, that's not. Of course, you're going to live with that for the rest of your life, or however long it takes. You're lucky you're getting is all you're getting.
There's a certain place in hell for all those.
Thank you. You don't hurt kids in my book, not in any way.
Mm-mm.
So, no. And I remember before, we started talking about that, he asked me, would you ever be open to having more kids? And I was like, I mean, I'm either way on it. if my partner wanted to, maybe. And if not, no, it's fine. It's fine either way. But imagine someone who didn't know and procreates with him.
Oh, I know.
Ew, no, just bad. Just
Talk about a mental job.
Weird. Ed says, my rule is no one younger than my oldest child.
Yeah, that's... Well, how old is your oldest child? Or, yeah, wait, youngest
His
or
oldest is
child?
his oldest.
Mm.
So his oldest is 45.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but see, it also... Like it's a little different, like, right? Because I definitely would date a man who's 48, 49. You know what I mean? Definitely, no doubt. But I wouldn't date someone that much younger than me. Because,
No.
and it's weird, maybe it seems like double standards or something, but I really don't care. That's just what works for me. Like,
Well, again, we go to that generational gaps where, you know, a 48, 49-year-old, they're going to have a different mindset than a 38, 39-year-old.
And I like their mindset if they're mature.
Yeah.
If, you know, because there's some that still act like stupid.
Yeah.
But what I've witnessed and experienced is their head is straight. They've been through what they've been through. They understand where they are, who they are, what they will and won't do or deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's just like one or two people. But my point is, I won't date a younger guy.
Musical Rochelle says, there are good guys out there. Yeah, I know. Jeez. What am I, chopped liver? I'm just sitting here looking pretty.
There's good guys out there, Rochelle, but the good guys don't want me. I always seem to get... Or it feels like... I don't know. That's just going into a whole nother topic. I don't know. I feel like I hope that love hasn't passed me up for good. That's the thought I've been having. Like, I just hope that I didn't screw up so bad that love just is gone for me. Like, and that's
Love
my
can
real
never be
thoughts.
gone. It can never be gone.
Yeah.
Unless you're a child molester, then yeah, you're done.
Oh, you're done. Yes, you're fucking done. Danny says, geez, it's freezing this morning. What's the temp there, Danny? It'll be in Celsius.
Weirdos.
Ed, your requirements are your special needs.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like we got another guest for the show.
A guy's got to be taller than me, so he's got to be like my... I like 5'9",
That's
5'10",
easy.
and taller. Shut up.
You're like, what, 5'1" 2/4"?
Not even. 5'9", 5'10", and up. He's yawning, guys.
I am.
This co-host is knocking out right now.
It's been a while since I've done a long show.
I know.
And I had dialysis today, so...
You did have dialysis today. It's
and I
Saturday.
don't have the hoarse voice.
You don't. You sound perfect.
Uh-huh. You sound damn good, I know.
I know you're having trouble with that. Was that yesterday? The day before?
The day before, yeah.
Taking care of my mom, my days have been, like, literally, I'll have to check what day is today. Like,
Yeah.
literally, not even just saying that. I'll have to literally check my phone what day is today. Well, are you about ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
Thoughts? I get that from my daughter. There was an awkward silence between her and I when we were trying to get the USB to work. And I was getting frustrated, and she always knows how to crack that frustration with me and make me laugh. So we're like, trying to, like, oh my God, this isn't working, blah, blah, blah. It was like 8:17 already. And then there was a dead silence, and she's all, thoughts? Thoughts are I want to rip this thing out of the computer. Well, she's hilarious, though. She's too funny. But anyways, for real, do you have any thoughts? Any finishing statements?
No, just thank everybody for being here, joining us for our return of the show. I can't say Friday night show because it's not Friday night. But yeah, thank you for being here. It's been fun. And I'm sure we'll be back soon-ish. Around 8-ish. On some day.
Let me read some of the comments and then I'll finish with my closing because I do have some stuff. Ed says, okay, we read that already. Danny says, if you don't meet anyone by 2025, I'll take you out on a date or to the cinema. I think he's talking to you, Whistler. Or go camping if you'd like. There you go. Rochelle says, you'll definitely find someone, don't worry. I believe she's also talking to you. And Everett says, note, she has an age requirement too.
See, so they're all talking to you.
No, just Everett. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you, Whistler. It's been really nice, of course, as usual. Thank you all for being here. Also, please pray for me. Please, any advice. I really do have to move in a couple of months. My hope was to get help from a realtor I know really well, but they're not able. I mean, unless you have a grip of money, nobody's gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And that's just the world. That's just the way America, especially, is. You know what's crazy? This will be a topic for another day. In Australia, and I have very close friends, Haley and a couple others in Australia.
Who didn't show up for the stream, but yes, I know.
She didn't, but she's moving. She's kind of having a big change in her life right now, which is good. Good change. But yeah, you're still not here. You're so fired. They have so much help for people who are disabled out there that America doesn't. And it's incredible. And so, I don't know. I just think there's something wrong with that out here. But anyways, again, if you'd like to email myself or Whistler, our emails are starlitgems1@gmail.com. And yours is?
Whistler and theoryofabblindman.com. Thanks for watching our broadcast.
He's definitely got special needs. Are
you making fun of mentally handicapped people?
No, I'm just saying you have special needs, like you're in Ed's show. You and Ed have a special show. Anyways, thank you all. I love you. There was something else I want to say. I'm going to be mad at myself later. I said too many times in this show. You could tell I haven't. If you don't understand, you just don't understand.
Yo, no. I think I got that clip loaded in your StreamYard.
So you can't access it now, can you?
No, I can.
Okay, no, it's okay. It's all good. So anyways, guys, please email me with any advice, any words, any thoughts, anything at all. Tune in. Let's make a commitment.
I have no problems with commitments. It's you who seem to have the issues.
Obviously, that's why I'm still single. Anyways, next Friday at 8-ish.
I can do that, yes.
Okay. All right, everyone. Happy New Year. Talk to you later.
Take care.
Bye.